You know that providing feedback can increase employee performance, but did you also know that providing feedback can increase revenue? Stick around and I'll show you exactly how that happens. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video all about tips, advice, and insights on growing your high-performance team. My name is Sadaf Sheikh, and if you want to know more about me, click the link in the description box below. If not, that's okay. Let's dive into the content. Giving feedback has been known to increase employee performance. Human beings are just inherently designed to want to be accepted and seek social approval. When an employee does a good job, words of praise and encouragement actually increases their motivation to want to seek more of the same. In other words, positive feedback can lead to a positive response from a person. On the other hand, negative feedback, when provided, of course, in a constructive manner, motivates someone to want to do better because they want to implement new suggestions and ideas. At the very least, and this is an unfortunate reality, the fear of negative consequences such as, embarrassment or loss of a job will motivate us to do a little bit better. So either way, feedback improves employee performance. Of course, it's important to sprinkle both positive and constructive feedback when you're dealing with and working with employees. So how does this, giving employee feedback, contribute to revenue, you might be asking? Here's how. I call it the all roads lead to revenue map. So you see, positive feedback increases employee engagement. We saw that a few minutes ago. And an increase in employee engagement increases employee productivity. Productivity increases employee performance. And finally, you got it, increase in employee performance will help your business make more money. Okay, so this is all fair and good, but it still doesn't answer the question of exactly how feedback leads to business revenue. After all, it's not necessary for feedback to be directly tied to the top line of your business. So let's dig a little bit deeper into this. Let's start with the front line of your business, the employees that deal directly with your customers on a daily basis. Your customer service people. Better customer service, it leads to an increase in customer loyalty. Better product or service delivery leads to an increase in customer referrals. And then when you improve your salespeople, it increases in the number of deals you close. When you improve your admin, operations, HR, finance functions, that leads to better support to your core functions, which lead to better product development, sales, and customer service. So you see the cycle. Do you see now how giving feedback leads to an increase in performance, which leads to driving revenue in your business? Of course, you have to also remember that the reverse is also true. If you don't give employee feedback and you don't focus on performance in the various areas in your business, there is a real danger of falling into what I call the complacency trap, which directly impacts how your employees perform, how your culture evolves, and the business that you're bringing in, in terms of revenue. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, what I want you to commit to. Number one, commit to giving your employees feedback on a regular basis. Don't wait until the annual performance review or when it's time to make annual salary decisions. Number two, give a mix of both positive and constructive feedback with really clear, actionable things that your employees can go off and do so that there's a continuous loop of performance. And finally, and this is something that a lot of leaders miss, ask for feedback on you and your company or department processes from both, I would say, both your employees and your customers. Getting into that mindset of continuous improvement actually increases revenue. And of course, if you feel like you could do with a little bit of support, a little bit of coaching around upping your feedback game or how to provide positive and constructive feedback, then let's hop on a call and let's put some strategies in place on how you can do better at this. The link to contact me is in the description below. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video and of course subscribe to the channel. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 steps are you going to put into practice first? Comment below and let me know. If you're committed to building a high-performance team, take a look at these other videos to help you retain and lead your top talent. That's it for this week. Come back same place, same time next week for more on building and nurturing your high-performance team. Bye!